Hey T Squad, it's me Keisha and I'm here with this week's All Tea All Shade Real Housewives of New Jersey season 14 episode 14 recap. So this was the final episode of Jersey. It is over finally. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. The show as we know it will be no more when it comes back for season 15. There will be major changes and I cannot wait for those changes to be announced. But before we get into my recap, I want to let you guys know that tomorrow I will be dropping a Temu haul video. Yes, I have another Temu haul video for you guys. I got some dope clothes, pajamas, jewelry. So make sure you guys tune in for that tomorrow. And this week I have some more celebrity fun fact videos. I have videos on celebrities that you did not know were related, celebrity glow ups, and celebrities that you forgot dated. So make sure you guys check out those videos. Right now I have a celebrities you didn't know were black video that is up, so you can watch that after you watch this recap video. Now let's get into my review. So all the ladies meet up one last time at Rails. We have on the first floor, we got Teresa, Jackie, Jennifer Aiden, and Dolores. And then upstairs, you have Danielle, Rachel, Margaret, Melissa, and Jen Fessler. But Jen Fessler arrives late. So I want to give you guys some behind the scenes tea. It was reported today that Jennifer Aiden and Teresa unfollowed Jen Fessler literally today when the last episode aired. So that friendship is a wrap. Jackie says that she isn't ish talking anyone and that Teresa and Jen Aiden are her real friends. Girl, if they're your real friends, then I got a BBL. You sound like an idiot. Like, Jackie is such an embarrassment. She really truly is. Like, she is like the dumbest housewife in history, the most embarrassed housewife in history. Like, she really went out bad. Like, she started off so good, was beloved by the fans, and in one season, in one fell swoop, she is the weakest, the lamest housewife in history. And yeah, you not shit talk nobody because you don't want to get cussed out. You don't want Margaret to bring out more receipts on your That's why. So Teresa points out that Fessler has started to backpedal in the press about her relationship with Teresa and Jen Aiden, and that basically they're done with her. They don't want to have anything to do with her. And we all know that Fessler started to backpedal because, you know, information started coming out. She started seeing the show and seeing that things weren't as she thought they were. But I still don't give her a pass, especially when it comes to Margaret, because you had a long-standing friendship with this woman and you kind of like put it to the wayside to be cool with people that you know did your best friend or your close friend wrong. Like, I will never look at her the same. We would never be close. So that's how I feel. Dolores arrives, and when she walks in, Jen Aiden says, "You picked the right room." And Dolores says, "Of course. Where else would I be?" See, when the girls watch this episode, that should make it clear to the other girls that Dolores don't fuck with y'all for real. She tolerates y'all, but she's going to always choose Teresa over y'all. And I mean Margaret. She's going to always choose her over y'all. Because if you're supposed to be the neutral one, you know what I'm saying? Then why would you say, "Of course, where else would I have gone?" Like, her in that flying nun dress can kiss my black. I cannot stand Dolores. I hope she does not come back next season. If there is a guy, which I know that there is, please do not bring her back. Rachel says that she and Fessler have not talked since filming Wrapped. Danielle apparently, you know, tells the girls that she stopped speaking to Teresa when she saw that Teresa posted a picture of the cast and scratched her face off amongst the other girls that she did not care for. But the gag was they were still talking during that time. Like she said, she had literally just spoke to her the day before she did that. Like, how we gonna be texting each other and then the next day you post a group photo and scratch me out of it? Like, what? So she was like, yeah, at that point I was like, I'm gonna have to take a step back. Now Teresa says she does not know why Danielle stopped talking to her. She just backed away and she don't know. Girl, but we know Teresa is a full-blown liar, so you can't believe nothing that comes out of her mouth. Fessler arrives, and as soon as she comes in, Danielle gets right to it. Mind you, Danielle came dressed like a sexy matador. Why did Danielle look like a candelabra? Like, where was she going looking like a chandelier? Like, what is happening? Like, that was the most gaudiest thing I've ever seen in my life. Like, that girl is Jersey all the way. She should have been on Jerseylicious. Oh my God, I miss Jerseylicious. I need to find Jerseylicious so I can go back and watch that. Because, oh my God, Danielle is so gaudy and ratchet with the way that she dressed. She looked a mess, okay? So as soon as Fessler walks in, she asks her, what does she think now after she rode for Jen Aiden all season? And she didn't even come at her crazy. She just asked her a question. And Fessler just was like on guard and like in defense mode and was like, oh, wait a minute, stop. I just walked in a room. If I'm going to be around snakes, I can just go to the other room and be around those snakes. And it was like, girl, she asked you a simple question. Don't be on the defensive because you look like a stupid dummy. So then she sits down and calms her nerves and admits that she was 100% wrong, that Jen Aiden did push her, and that she looked like a fool. She looks like a fool. And I was like, at least she grown enough to admit it. But the fact is, you too grown to be so stupid and gullible. If I can even say gullible. I just feel like she was trying to befriend the ops and was doing the absolute most. So Rachel and Fessler talk, and Rachel was like, I don't hate you. I was full in on our friendship, and it just seems like you weren't. And that's exactly how it came across. Fessler started giving that girl her entire ass a kiss and did not consider her feelings at all. Once again, me and you been building a friendship for over a year now, over almost 2 years, and then you just act like I'm doing the most because I'm looking at you sideways for being friends with girls that don't fuck with me, trying to ruin my family. Same girls that you yourself have talked about and said you didn't want to have nothing to do with. And then all of a sudden, now you kicking it with them. Like, huh? It don't add up. I don't understand how any of them are friends with Fessler because she is two-faced, okay? So Fessler says, she don't want to fight with Rachel. They hug it out and say that, they're going to have a conversation again, because they want to work on their friendship. I guess, child, wouldn't have been me. So Margaret stands by that she didn't talk to Vanessa till after the reunion. Teresa and Dolores and all the girls in the other room are saying that she's still lying. Now, I don't know if it was a miscommunication when she said, I didn't speak to the girl until after the reunion. I don't know if it's clarified which reunion she's talking about. I think that she's talking about that reunion after Louis first came on the show, not the one from season 13. But I could be wrong. She could be lying. I don't know. But the girl was like, yeah, I talked to her. I don't feel bad about it. It is what it is. And I honestly don't care neither when she talked to her. Teresa and Red Lobster. He get on my goddamn nerve. Oh, Captain D looking motherfucker. Give me 2 fillets and a side of grilled shrimp. I cannot stand her and Louis. I cannot stand them. They deserve everything that they're going to get. And did y'all see the clips from Teresa and Louis' podcast where he was talking about her daughters living life? They should go out and wear thongs and show their legs and wear short skirts. And she said, yeah, I agree. Everybody was like, girl, that is disgusting. It is cringy that he would even be talking about your daughters in that way. What? Girl, okay. Okay, but she like it, I love it, child. I guess. Then we get to the part where all the ladies watch when Dolores cussed out Margaret and called her a see you next Tuesday. And Dolores says that Margaret lied on her. She did not say that. They recall it differently. Margaret stands by that she did invite her. She was not lying. All the girls in the room with Margaret are so confused as to why Dolores freaked out the way that she does. It didn't make sense, and it still does not make sense. Margaret is very shocked and hurt by Dolores saying that she now sees what she's capable of in her confessional. You could tell that really bothered her and it really hurt her. And it would hurt me too, because like, you saying all of this about me and I'm telling the truth. And I firmly believe that Margaret's telling the truth. So Dolores goes into their room to say hi to all of them. And Melissa, asks, well, did you react like that because they thought that you weren't invited? And this is what Dolores says. It was never a conversation. That was never even brought up. Girl, you lying. Because if it was never brought up and that was never a part of the conversation, then what did you freak out for? You not freaking out because somebody said I invited you somewhere and supposedly they didn't invite you. That didn't even deserve that type of energy. You freaked out and cussed that girl out because you had lied to Teresa and told Teresa you didn't know nothing about that meeting. That's why you cussed her out the way that you did. Point blank, Andy, period. Because nothing else makes sense. And you're lying and you're trying to save your ass. And I believe Margaret knows that's the reason why. And she giving you grace. But I honestly don't even understand why Margaret is doing that, because it's been proven that at the end of the day, Dolores is going to ride with Teresa over Margaret. I don't care how much they talk on the phone in real life, how good of friends they are in real life. When it comes down to public perception, she's going to side with Teresa. It is what it is. And if I was Margaret, I wouldn't want with Dolores. I just simply would not. Melissa know what's up. Melissa ain't never tried to be close to her ass because she already know what the deal is. So one of the girls asked Fessler, is she going to go to the other room? And she was like, no, I'm not. Especially after seeing all of the stories and the blogs on how Teresa and Jen were leaking information to bloggers and sending them the episodes early and how they were trashing people. She was like, yeah, I'm good. Like, she feels so dumb. Like, she feels so stupid. It was written all over her face that she just felt like she was so stupid and played herself. And she absolutely 1000% did. So Teresa sees how Melissa in her confessional said how she ran into Louis' niece at the shore, and she was saying, basically be very afraid of this man because he's crazy. So Teresa was like, oh, okay, I'm going to tell little Louis about his cousin, about what his cousin said about his father. And what cracked me up is that she 1000% believed what Melissa said. And it was like, normally Melissa and Margaret are such liars and no, they didn't say that and this, that, and the third. She 100% believed what came out of Melissa's mouth. Which goes to show you, she knows that this nigga is crazy. She knows that this man is dangerous. She knows that he is a sociopath. She knows. And she's just going along to get along. I don't know if she's scared. I don't know if she's too deep, too far into it at this point, that she gotta stick with it so she can try to prove the world wrong. But it was very shocking to me that she just was like, oh, okay, I'm going to tell my stepson what was said. That was very shocking to me that she didn't immediately go to, she's lying, they're lying once again. That was a telltale sign for me. So the part where Louis was saying that he hopes Margaret family suffers and her son suffers, and Dolores says to Teresa, Louis is going to get a lot of heat for saying he hopes her son suffers. That was wrong. And Teresa said, I don't care. My kids suffered. My kids have gone through this. And for once, Dolores stood on business and said, if I can stand behind Louis and everything that's been said about him, even when it comes to my own son, that was a warning shot to Teresa. Don't get loud with me, because I can air your ass out right now. You don't want to go there. Because as soon as she said that, Teresa calmed her ass the fuck down. Calmed it down. Because everything that was said about that man at last year's reunion, about how he played Dolores' son, was true. And she covered for that man, for Teresa. Which, once again, I don't understand how you choosing something that you barely know, that's your friend's husband, over your son. Fuck that. You fuck over my son. I don't ever want to have shit to do with you, bitch. Which is another reason why Dolores sucks. But Teresa calmed the fuck down and told him, just drop it. He was upset. I'll make sure he says sorry. The fact that you would even have to tell your husband that what he said was wrong is a problem, because it shouldn't have never came out of his mouth. Nobody should ever say something like that about somebody. Okay. And you don't care. Like you said, the first thing that came out of your mouth is I don't care. And you did not care until it was brought to your attention by Dolores. And then y'all tried to save face by hurrying up and putting out that Instagram press release with him somewhat saying he was sorry, because it really wasn't an apology, and it didn't work. All the negative press that y'all have been getting, none of y'all's trying to clean up the situation has worked. It's only hindered the situation even more. So Margaret and the girls are horrified by what was said, and you could tell it was all of their first time seeing the last episode, and they were disgusted, truly disgusted. So Fessler says that she's sure Danielle regrets getting active with Jen Aiden, and Danielle was like, I regret not killing her. So they all was like, girl, no, you don't mean that. So she finally was like, yeah, I wish I wouldn't act like that. But lo and behold, she just said that to cover her ass so she could come back next season. But honestly and truly, she wanted to fuck her ass up. And I don't blame her, because Jen Aiden needs to get her ass kicked. So here go Teresa. I would never physically harm someone. I would, push stuff around a table, but I would never physically harm someone. Girl, how do they sit around this woman and listen to her flat out lie? Girl, I just could not. Please do not bring Teresa back next season. So here go Jackie saying that she didn't leak any of the stuff that Margaret accused her to the press. I don't believe shit that come out of her mouth neither. And then here go Dolores talking about what's the big deal with what you said anyway? Talking about what Jen Aiden said about Danielle's husband. Girl, let somebody had said something like that, called Paulie a fat fuck or some shit, say he looked like Shrek. Bitch, you would have been on 1,000. So stop. And basically, that was it. I enjoyed Margaret's room. It was funnier. They were having a good time, laughing and joking. And at the end, Rachel Fuda announced that she's pregnant, which is so good. All the girls freaked out. I would want to see that room of women back out of everybody. The other room can kick rocks, period, with open-toed shoes on, okay? But if they were to bring back girls, bring back Margaret's room of women. But we shall see. They might, kick off everybody, which I wouldn't even be mad about. But please do not bring Teresa Judice back, nor Jen Aiden. We know Jackie ain't coming back. And Dolores can kick rocks as well. She sucks and she blows. Ugh. So that's the end of season 14 overall. I'm going to give season 14 of Jersey an A, because they made my blood pressure rise all season. And I guess that's a good thing, or it could be a bad thing. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this last episode. Let's talk about it down below in the comment section. Please make sure to thumbs up this video, subscribe to my channel, and turn on your post notifications so you guys know when my videos drop. I love you, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.